welcome to the class. In the last class we started the chapter irrational number. I told you the complete definition. I told you how to represent irrational numbers on number line and how to find irrational numbers between two given irrational numbers. Different type of questions are being asked on this topic. We will be solving out all type of questions on irrational numbers in the classroom so that you can solve all the questions yourself, right? So the first type that comes on the topic irrational number is rationalize the following. This is the question frequently asked in the exam. Rationalize the following, and the first type is 1 upon root 11 plus root 11 plus 3, and we are to rationalize this question. Rationalize means rationalizing the denominator. What we are to do is we are to multiply the denominator by the conjugate, right, and the numerator as well, like 11 plus 3. So the conjugate of root 11 plus 3 is root 11 minus 3. We know this, right? So what we will be doing, we will be multiplying 1 upon root 11 plus 3 by root 11 minus 3 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Now multiplying it, 1 into anything is anything, like 11 minus 3. 1 into 11 minus 3 is root 11 minus 3 is root 11 minus 3. Now here it is a plus b, the format is a plus b, and this is a minus b, and we know that a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So here it is root 11 square minus 3 square, right? So the answer is root 11 minus 3 upon root 11 square is what? 11 minus 3 square is what? 9. So your answer is root 11 minus 3 upon 2, right? Now to tell you the answer directly without solving is, now see, the question was root 11 plus 3, right? Now see the answer. Root 11 minus 3 is what? The conjugate of root 11 plus 3. It is root 11 minus 3 in the numerator, and 2. What is this 2? 2 is the difference between the squares of root 11 and 3. Root 11 square is 11 and root 3 square is 9. So 11 minus 9 is 2. Is that clear? So you can say directly what? 1 upon root a minus root b, the answer will be root a plus b, the answer will be root a minus root b upon a minus b, right? Okay, let me give you an example. Just see on the board. Suppose the question is root 1 upon root 10 plus root 7. Now you want to know the answer. The answer will be root 10 minus root 7 upon the difference. 10 minus 7 is what? 3. So if it is root 10 plus root 7, it has to be root 10 minus root 7 over here, the conjugate of this number, and here is the difference between the squares of root 10 and root 7. Root 10 square is 10, root 7 square is 7, so the difference between them is 10 minus 7, that is 3. It would be clear, I am sure. Okay, now let's take the next question. The next question is 1 upon root 6 minus root 5. Now you can solve it directly. What we have to do it? we are to multiply the number by the conjugate in the numerator as well as in the denominator. 1 into root 6 plus root 5 will be root 6 plus root 5, and here root 6 minus root 5 into root 6 plus root 5 means a minus b into a plus b. The answer will be a square minus b square. So your answer will be root 6 plus root 5 upon 6 minus 5, that is 1, and we know that 1 in the denominator means nothing in the denominator. The root 6 plus root 5 would be the answer, right? So whenever the difference is 1, we need not write 1 in the denominator. The answer will be root 6 plus root 5 directly. I am sure it would be clear. Okay. Now let's see the next question. The next question is this one. Root 7 plus root 5 upon root 7 minus root 5, right? How to solve it? The same method, the same process. Multiply the numerator and denominator by the conjugate. And what is the conjugate? The conjugate is root 7 plus root 5, right? You see the sign over here in the denominator is minus. Then we have to multiply the numerator and denominator by the plus sign. Okay. Now this is a plus b and this is also a plus b. So a plus b into a plus b is a plus b whole square. And here it is a minus b into a plus b. And this is root 7 minus root 5, root 7 plus root 5. Your answer is a square minus b square. Right? Now solving out, a plus b whole square is what? A square plus b square plus 2ab upon a minus b. So root 7 का square is 7, root 5 square is 5, 2 root 7 into 5. 7 plus 5 is what? 12 plus 2. 7 5s are 35 upon 7 minus 5 is what? 2. Right? What is 2? 2 is the difference between 7 and 5. You can check it out. Now, what next? It can be solved here onwards also. Let's see. Can we take 2 common? Yes. If we take 2 common, it would be 6 plus root 35 upon 2. Now see, 2 is cancelled by 2. So your final answer is 6 plus root 35. Your final answer is 6 plus root 35. Is that clear? So the next question is, we have done 3 questions. The next question is this. These 2 are exactly same question, but the only difference is of sign. Here the sign is plus and here the sign is minus. Now let's come. Root 8 minus root 3, root 8 plus root 3. Let's see this question. Right? How to solve? You know this. Multiply this by root 8 minus root 3 in the numerator and denominator. Right? Now see, a minus b into a minus b is a minus b whole square in the numerator, and in the denominator it is a plus b into a minus b means a square minus b square. Right? So root 8 minus root 3 whole square will be what? 8 plus 3 minus 2 into root 8 into 3 upon 8 minus 3. A square plus b square minus 2ab. 8 plus 3 is what? 11 minus, this is what? 8 3s are 24. So it is 4 6s are 24 upon 8 minus 3 is what? 5. So it is 11 minus 2, 4. 2 comes out here and 6 is left, right? Upon 5. Now the answer is 11 minus 4 root 6 upon 5. Is that clear? Now see the answer directly. What is this 5? This 5 is the difference between these two, 8 and 3. The difference is 5. And on the numerator side it is a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. Right? You got the answer? Okay. Now let's see the next question. Okay. Now the next question is this one. You can see on the board, the question is 3 plus root 5 upon 3 minus root 5 plus 3 minus root 5 upon 3 plus root 5. Okay? Now there are two ways of solving this question. The first way is by rationalizing the denominator. Let's see. 3 plus root 5 upon 3 minus root 5. Here the sign is minus, so we will multiply the numerator and denominator by 3 plus root 5. Okay? Plus 3 minus root 5 upon 3 plus root 5. Here the sign is plus, so we will multiply the numerator and denominator by 3 minus root 5. Is that clear? Okay. Solving it out, it is a plus b into a plus b, the same which we did in the last question. So it is 3 plus root 5 square upon 3 square minus root 5 square. Right? So it is a plus b whole square, and it is 3 minus root 5 square upon 3 square minus root 5 square. Now see, the denominator are same. You can take the LCM now. So the LCM is 3 square, that is 9. Root 5 square is 5. 9 minus 5, here also it is 9 minus 5. So the denominator is again same. So the LCM is 9 minus 5, that is 4. Now solving it out, 3 plus root 5 square will be what? A square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay? And here it would be a square plus b square minus 2ab. Now see, 2 plus root 3 5, 2 plus 2 into 3 into root 5 and 2 into 3 into root 5 is cancelled. This is of plus sign, this is of minus sign. Now 3 square is what? 9. Root 5 square is what? 5. Again 3 square is 9 and root 5 square is 5 upon 9 minus 5 is 4. So our answer is 9 plus 5, 14 2s are 28 upon 4, 4 7s are 28. So our answer is 7. Is that clear? Okay. Okay. So this is one way of solving the question. Now I must tell you the another way of solving the same question. The next type is, the next method is taking the LCM directly. Okay, see, it is 3 minus root 5 and it is 3 plus root 5. So LCM is 3 minus root 5 into 3 plus root 5. Okay. Now if this is the LCM, when you divide it by 3 minus root 5, it would be this one, 3 plus root 5 into 3 plus root 5, that is 3 plus root 5 whole square. In the next way, it is again this one, plus 3 minus root 5 whole square. Is that done? Now see, what is this? Let's say this is A and let's say this is B. Now this is A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square. Okay, and you must be knowing A plus B whole square plus A minus B whole square is 2A square plus B square. A plus B whole square plus a minus b whole square is what? 2a square plus b square. And also you know that a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Now see, this is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square, so it is 2a square plus b square, and here it is 3 square minus root 5 square. Okay, 3 square is 9, root 5 square is 5, 3 square is 9 minus 5, so it is 2 into 14 upon 4, 2 to the 4, 2 7 the 14. You see the answer is again the same. So it is a better way, but the only thing that is required is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is 2a square plus b square. This must be known to you. If it is known, you can directly get the answer. Is that done? Okay. Then the next type of the same question is this. The only difference is here the sign was plus, here the sign is minus. There is no other difference. Now let's solve. How to solve the question? Let's say in the board. Here, the question is this: 7 plus 4 root 3, 7 plus 4 root 3 upon 7 minus 4 root 3 minus 7 minus 4 root 3 upon 7 plus 4 root 3. This is the question. A minus b into a plus b. If I take the LCM, it would be 7 minus 4 root 3 into 7 plus 4 root 3. Correct hai? Right. Cross multiplication. So it is 7 plus 4 root 3 whole square minus 7 minus 4 root 3 whole square. Now what are you saying? Let's see. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square. Here, a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is what? It is equals to 4ab. It is equals to 4ab. And if it is known to you, it is 4ab. Here a is 7 and b is 4 root 3. So it is 4ab upon a minus b into a plus b is what? A square minus b square. Okay. So your answer is 4 into 7 into 4 into root 3 upon 7 square is 49. 4 square 16 into 3 48. So your answer is what? 7 for the 28 for the 112 root 3. So your answer is 112 root 3. Is that done? So the only thing which is required is these two formula. First is what? A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square equals to 4ab, and the another formula is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is equals to 2a square plus b square. Right? So you can directly see the answer here. A, the value of a is 4 and the value of a is 7 and the value of b is 4 root 3. So 4ab upon a square minus b square. So your direct answer is 111 root 3. Is that clear? Now there are other type of question. This is one format. We have done one type of question, that is rationalize the numbers, rationalize the question, right? Or rationalize the denominator, or rationalization is one and the same thing. We have done these type of question. Now let's see the another type that appears in the examination, right? Okay. Now let me write all the questions, next type of questions, right, which appear in the examination. Okay, let's see. The first type I am writing is, right. So the first question is 4 plus root 5 upon 4 minus root 5 is equals to a plus b root 5, right? And what we are to solve? We are to find the values of a and b. See, the type of question, the format of question has changed, but the basics are same. Here also it is 4 minus root 5, so you are to rationalize the denominator. Now see, 4 plus root 5 upon 4 minus root 5. If you solve it out, you are to multiply the denominator and numerator by the conjugate, and the conjugate is 4 plus root 5. If you solve it as a plus b into a plus b is a square plus b square plus 2ab upon a square minus b square. Okay, so your answer is 4 square is 16, root 5 is 5, 2 4 the 8, root 5 upon 4 square is 16 minus 5. 16 plus 5 is what? 21 plus 8 root 5 upon 16 minus 5 is what? 11. Now, can we write this as 21 upon 11 plus 8 root 5 upon 11? Yes, we can write 21 upon 11 plus 8 upon 11 root 5. We can separate these two. Now, is equals to what? A plus b root 5. Here a is equals to 21 upon 11 and again b root 5 is equals to 8 upon 11 root 5. Root 5 is cancelled and b is equals to what? 8 upon 11. B is equals to what? 8 upon 11. So the criteria is same, the only difference is the format of the question. Done? Okay, now let's see the other question. Okay, what is the other question? The other question is 5 plus 2 root 3 upon 7 plus 4 root 3 is equals to a plus b root 3. The question is same. Here also we will do the question in the same manner. 7 plus 4 root 3 is in the denominator and the conjugate of 7 plus 4 root 3 is 7 minus 4 root 3. So 5 plus 2 root 3 upon 7 plus 4 root 3, multiply it by 7 minus 4 root 3 upon 7 minus 4 root 3. If you solve it, 7 5 the 35 plus 7 4 the 7 to the 14 root 3, 4 5 the 20 root 3 and 4 to the 8 root 3 into 3 is 3 upon a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Okay, now see 35 and minus 24, 35 minus 24 is 11, 20 root 3 minus 14 root 3 is minus 6 root 3, 7 square is what? 49, minus 4 square is 16, root 3 square is 3, 16 3s are 48. So 49 minus 48 is what? 1. So our answer is 11 minus 6 root 3. Now comparing 11 minus 6 root 3 to a plus b root 3. It is equals to a plus b root 3. Comparing, right? What will be? A will be 11 and b root 3 is equals to minus 6 root 3. So our answer is b is equals to minus 6. You can get the answer. A is equals to 11 and b is equals to minus 6. Again I am telling you, the format is different but the criteria is same. And the last question of this format is, let's see, the question is root 5 minus 1 upon root 5 plus 1 minus root 5 plus 1 upon root 5 minus 1 is equals to a plus b root 5. It is not 7, it is 5. Okay. We know how to solve it. Taking the LCM, it is root 5 plus 1 into root 5 minus 1. A plus b into a minus b. If you cross multiply it, root 5 minus 1 whole square minus root 5 plus 1 whole square. So it is a minus b whole square plus minus a minus plus b whole square upon a plus b into a minus b. So here it is, I told you a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is equals to what? It is equals to 4ab. So it is 4, a, b is what? 1 upon a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Solving it out, 4 into root 5 upon 5 minus 1. So it is 4 root 5 upon 4. It is root 5. Now it is root 5 is equals to a plus b root 5. Comparison. Can we write it as 0 plus root 5 is one and the same thing? 0 plus 1 root 5 is equals to a plus b root 5. Okay. Comparing, a is equals to 0 and b root 5 is equals to 1 root 5. Root 5 is cancelled. B is equals to 1. So your answers are a is equals to 0 and b is equals to 1. So we have solved different type of questions on rational numbers. You can practice your questions through your book, and you can solve all type of questions which we have done in the class. In the next class, we will be solving out another type of questions based on irrational numbers, right? Thank you very much.